guys, how's it going on this beautiful day? This story is like the first time I smoked out of a bong, but also the first time I smoked a joint, because it all happened at like the same time. Okay, let me get in the story. I was in 7th grade, me and my best friend, who's basically my brother now, he was my best friend at the time, he was also my best friend like grown up. Well, we look at each other as like brothers and everything. Well, we got out of middle school. I was like in 7th, he was like in 8th, something like that. And he was like, "You want to smoke?" And I wasn't really a smoker at the time. Like, I smoked before. I smoked, like, not a lot. Because I was so young, I didn't really, like, get into smoking a lot. But I did smoke, like, a few times before. And so me and him ended up meeting up with whatever. Oh, my God. I'm not even sure what the... Like, I just could not pronounce a word. Then I felt like I had a voice crack. Probably sounded like it, too. But, okay, let me get back in the story. Well, we ended up meeting up with someone else. And then I'm just like, where are we smoking at? And then he's like, oh, we gotta meet up with somebody else. It's like, really? Really? So we walked probably 15 minutes. We're walking in the opposite direction of my house, too, which sucks ass, because I have to walk home after this. Well, we walked like 15 minutes from my school to like their house, or we walked farther than 15 minutes, because we had to walk and meet with somebody, but that was like a 5-minute walk or faster. Well, we got to his house. He like made sure no one was home, and then we went upstairs, and he had, I think it was like top or zigzag papers or some. It was like a real papery taste. Some rolling papers that taste like paper. Well, anyway, he rolled it, and it was my first time smoking a joint. So when it passed to me, I hit it. I hit it. I think we did puff puff pass, and we passed it around. Well, I mean, when it was my turn, I hit it. I didn't really like it. The paper taste was real harsh. And I love like raw papers. Like, I didn't even really smoke a raw or organic like joint paper until this year, which is kind of weird because there's like 5 years since I've been smoking, and yeah, 5 years since I first smoked. Okay, let me get back to the story. Well, we smoked that, and then we were just sitting there listening to Wiz Khalifa. It was like 4 of us in this little ass like room. It was like a size of an office. Like, it was like one of them, like, I guess you just call it an office, like the room, a small room. I don't fucking know. It was really small. So after that, we were just sitting there listening to music, and then he pulls out this acrylic red bong. I still remember that, out of his drawer in his desk. And I seen it, and I was just like, yo, that's cool as shit. It's like, I was probably like, ooh, ah. I probably was, but let's just say I said that was cool. Man, that's cool as shit. And he grabbed the water bottle, put some water in it, and packed the bowl. And then he hit it, and I wasn't paying attention when he hit it. Well, I wasn't paying attention, I don't think, when anybody hit it. Then it gets passed on to me. So I'm just like, all right, light it for me. So they light it up, I'm hitting it. I start coughing. Before it's like even filled up with like smoke, like thick smoke. It had barely any smoke in it, and I started coughing. And then everybody was like, they was laughing at me and shit, because I barely smoked before. And then they was just like, clear it. And I was like, what? And then it was just like, alright, just hit it. And then they pulled the thing out, and then like all the smoke hit my lungs. And I started coughing so bad. I remember that shit. But after that, like, I think I hit it one more time, and I got it down the way I understood how to hit a bong. And then we were all just sitting on his little ass bed, listening to some Wiz Khalifa. It was cool till his father called him, and he was like, hey, I'm on my way home. So we was all like, fuck, we got dip. So 3 of us that did not live there, 1 person lived there, so he was like, all right, yo, you guys gotta go. So we just started walk home. And when we got like home towards my way, like closer than, I'd say probably like 20 minutes from the neighborhood where I live at, the one kid split off, and it was just me and my best friend walking home, and we was high as shit. It was a bad walk. It was like a 30-minute walk in total, especially after we smoked. It was just bad that day, especially it was cold out. I remember that too, because it was like the winter time, because that's the time I went back to a public school, and I was like in the school with my best friend, because I went to alternative school, because I was like, in 6th grade I fucked around too much and got kicked out of my school, which I really regret. I regret doing all that shit in middle school, because it really fucked it up for my high school years. But anyway, if you enjoy this video at any point in time, leave a like, subscribe, Shit, add it to your favorites.